back to my channel. Today I have a special guest with me.
Tyler.
In case you guys didn't know.
Your new boyfriend.
So this is my husband Tyler, and we are going to be filming a husband and wife Q&A. I asked you guys over on Instagram to send in some questions for us, and we got quite a few, so we're going to be answering as many as we can that we have time for. Skylar is down for a nap right now, so whenever she probably wakes up, that's when we'll be having to stop this video. But today's video is also a collaboration with my very good friend Ashley. I would love it if you guys would go over to her channel and show her some love. She is a mama to a 2-year-old little girl named Elodie, and she is currently 15 weeks pregnant with her second baby girl. She's also a military wife, so very similar to me. Go over there, show her some love, give her a follow over on Instagram. I know you guys are really gonna enjoy her. Give her a comment, let her know you came over from my channel. And if you're coming over from Ashley's channel, thank you so much for stopping by and watching one of my videos. I hope you will stick around. Hit that red subscribe button down below before you leave. But we're gonna go ahead and get on into this. Okay, so the first question is, were y'all's parents supportive or against y'all getting married young? So I feel like mine were just kind of like whatever makes you happy, but also my dad was very had his opinion on things. So I remember the week before we got married, him being very opinionated and wanting to control the situation and tell us that we didn't need to get married. And even though we were going to get married either way, he was getting ready to deploy, and we wanted to get married before he deployed. And
rumor on the street was it that we were going to get married before I deployed to earn more money, which, I mean, honestly, it would have been
way smarter to do that.
But I mean, it wasn't about that. We didn't really care.
We were going to get married.
We only did it so whenever I came back, it wouldn't be such a hassle.
Like, because he got back from deployment and we had to get married super fast, and then we had to get our house, and then he ended up leaving for Ranger School. So it was just like a lot, and it would have been much less stressful if we would have gotten married before he deployed, and I could have went ahead and got everything set up for our house.
She'd been living in a house and not still.
Things happen, and that's how it panned out.
On my side, my parents, majority of, not even just parents, majority of my family was 100% supportive, and then some of my family, I mean, they weren't 100% supportive, but everybody wanted, you know, what's best for me and wanted me to be happy. They just, I mean, that's basically it. They just wanted me to be happy.
How did y'all meet? We met at church on the bus stop. And I seen Tyler get on, and I was like, he's gonna have my babies. No, really though. I said to my friends at the time, I was like, I called dibs on him.
I got on the bus. It's just like that commercial. Or not commercial, but that guy where he had that intruder. And I got on the bus, I was like, I could taste her. I knew where she was at.
Okay, I ran out of storage on my memory card, so I had to delete some stuff. But the next question is, how do you deal with arguments? You wanna answer this one?
How we deal with them? Honestly, I like to... Well, it's not really what I like to do. What we actually do is this: whenever something happens, we just talk about it right then and there. Granted, Skylar's not at a certain age where she's gonna like understand that we're arguing, so we're gonna have to change it in the future. But as
like
of right
in
now,
private,
yeah.
From her.
But right now, we just tackle it like straight on, and we'll just talk about it. But
I also feel like, though, if we do need a break, we always give each other a break. Like, I walk away or you walk away. Because sometimes it can get heated, and we'll just, like, take a break. Come back to it.
Couch cushions getting thrown all over the place. Knives getting pulled out. It's a crazy household.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy when we argue. But...
I don't know. We deal with them pretty good though. Tackle them straight on and discuss it. How we're gonna make it better. How do we prevent this? Move on. We do an AAR for all the military people. AAR every time.
Every time. How'd you meet? Already answered that one. Okay, ask that again. What is different about your marriage now versus when you first got married? I don't know. Is anything different? Or we have kids now, or we have one and one on the way. So it's a little bit different with that aspect. We have to learn how to make time for each other.
We gotta, I think we plan more of like family time, like trips that are for a family. I think we plan that stuff a lot more than when we first got married. We just like go wherever.
Really just kind of did our own little thing.
Yeah.
But now that we have Skylar, we just try to plan out stuff and do more together.
Which I enjoy it more now.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's not boring.
Exactly. I love having.
When we first got married, she was so boring.
So mean to me. How old were you when you got married? How did you guys meet? We keep getting asked that one. How old were we?
I was 19, right?
When we met?
Oh, no, when we got married.
Oh, when we got married. Yeah, you were 19.
Yeah.
I was 18. We were babies. We still are babies.
Long time ago.
We're coming up on our 3-year anniversary.
I know. Good gosh.
When's our anniversary?
May 25th.
No.
24th.
You didn't even get the right month.
Our anniversary is June 25th.
No, what day we got married?
June 24th. 25th?
Mm-mm.
July? Or, 26th?
No.
27th?
No.
23rd? Yeah. They're all in the 20s. Everything we have is in the 20s.
You didn't even get the right month, though.
Well, I was thinking Skylar, like May 20th, whatever.
Okay. We're about to have an argument. Alright.
So, like, to let you know about us, so Skylar's birthday's in May. Scarlett's gonna be born in May. We met, so all these things are like in the 20s.
We met our dating anniversary is April 22nd. We had a miscarriage April 22nd.
Skylar's born
May 24th.
Yep. And then Scarlett's gonna be born
It's
May
just
like
due
25th.
May 25th.
And then we had our second wedding on like the 17th. It was like November 17th.
November 11th, but that date doesn't really matter. Yeah. The day we got married is June 20th.
Everything's in the 20s.
Yeah,
so.
it does get confusing. I have to think about it a minute, but I didn't get the month wrong. How is your marriage now with kids? I feel like we kind of just talked about that. We kind of.
Sorry, I was reading Amber's comment. Why is Tyler so ugly?
The next one is, what are you guys' dream dates? Tyler has like this dream date. I just kind of. We don't really get to go on a lot of dates, so any date to me is a dream, honestly, because we don't have anybody. Can you stop?
Sorry, your bra's twisted. It's pissing me off.
We don't really get to go on dates much, so whenever we just get to go out and spend time just me and him, that's a dream.
Dream for me? I'm thinking of like, I don't know, I miss the beach so much, so that'd be like my dream days, just on the beach.
That's like a vacation though, that's just like a date.
I don't know, I'm thinking about The Bachelor, because they got all kinds of cool dates on there. If I had to pick a perfect date, it's probably going to be one of the...
That thing you did in the yard the other night reminded me of like something they would do on The Bachelor.
I know, except they would have like $2,000 wine in there too. With candles that are like this big and blankets that are heated blankets.
Yeah.
And the moon wouldn't be so bright.
It's okay,
they would block the moon so they could see the stars.
What is your dream date?
I think my dream date, I don't know, the best dates are here at the house and we just make our food and we just sit.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I love that because that's what we get to do. So
yeah,
we just try to make the best of what
dream
we
dates, I don't know. I want to take her skydiving. I want to do all kinds of crazy stuff. I want to have her in a helicopter. She's never been in a helicopter before.
I'm not doing that.
I want to do all kinds of stuff. I want to go to Pikes Peak.
Yeah, we do need to go up there. What's your favorite date to go on? We just kind of answered that too. We like at-home dates, movie dates, at home. What's the number one thing you guys argue or bicker over? It's always different. It really is. Like there's not one specific.
Number one reason from the past month is I can't cook. So everything I make, she doesn't like.
You have made 2 good things.
Because you told me how to make it. I think that's one.
Oh, I got one. I got one.
Too much.
Nighttime. We argue about like who's gonna get Skylar because sometimes she wakes up in the middle of the night, and I feel like it's always on me. Ever since she's been born, it's always been on me, and so like I get really annoyed with that because I'm like, me again tonight. Can you?
But I'm dead asleep.
Wake up. He has the hardest time waking up in the middle of the night, so we do argue over that. But it's because we're both so tired and we just want to go to sleep. But she's been waking up. Well, she hasn't done it past couple nights, but she was waking up at like 11:30
every night.
and that's right when we were going to sleep. And then I would like doze off, and it's so hard with pregnancy insomnia to finally get to sleep. And then I would get to sleep, and then she would wake up, and I'd be like, go get her. Like, I don't want to go get her, but then he wouldn't even wake up. So then I always end up going to get her. So we do kind of argue over that one. That's probably the biggest argument we've had recently.
Baby, I'm getting cankles. I need to start working out more.
Good thing you went on that run. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about each other?
Favorite thing, she's a great mom, great wife. Least favorite thing, she farts and poops all the time.
Poop all the time.
Yes. You took a dump like 10 times a day. Like earlier, I was like, babe, what are you doing? I'm trying to poop. You don't have to try. You gotta poop or you don't.
I'm gonna cry, for real. I was not expecting that. My favorite thing about you is you make me laugh a lot. No, my favorite thing about you though is you're just so sweet and caring. You're a good dad. And there's a lot. Least favorite thing is when he's like that, when he thinks he's cocky and cool.
Well, I was only cocky when the first year of our relationship, and you still stayed around because you liked it. So.
I remember when my sister met him for the first time, she was like, you like that guy? He walks around with his chest poked out like a bird. Celebrity crush. Let's guess each other's.
Celebrity crushes?
Yeah.
I don't really have one, so it's kind of hard.
I don't really have one either.
I'm gonna guess it. Alright, you just guess mine.
Somebody that I think Tyler like. I can't think of names.
I'm trying to think of one for me. I got one.
You got one?
Trying to remember her name now.
Yeah, is she from Pitch Perfect, that girl?
No, her nose is huge.
Is it the girl from Hunger Games?
I mean, nah. I mean, she's not my crush.
Okay.
No, this
All
girl.
right, just tell me yours. I don't know.
Jennifer Aniston.
From Friends? Like a throwback, or like the 50-year-old Jennifer?
She's like 51, and she looks like she's 19 still.
Okay.
Every guy knows what I'm talking about. Like,
that's weird. That's
if
my
you're
dad's
gonna,
crush.
Okay, if you're gonna pick a woman, all right. So if she was 19, right, I would pick her because I know what she's gonna look like when she's 51.
Okay.
Exactly the same.
What about me? Who's mine?
Who's yours? Ryan Reynolds, obviously. Yeah. He's my crush.
That's
too.
that's like the only actor that I think is like good looking and he's funny.
If he wanted to marry me, if he asked me like, "Hey, will you marry me?" I might think about leaving you. I'd be like, "Give me like a couple hours."
Oh, shut up. What's your
Get on my
favorite
stuff.
thing to do together? Tyler, what is your favorite thing that Autumn wears? She's getting.
It's getting heated. Favorite thing that Autumn wears?
Yeah. Am I ever gonna finish this coffee?
I have no idea. The most favorite thing, or the outfit that she looked the most beautiful in was a white dress at church camp. She already knows that. I still think that to this day, and that was like 5 years ago.
What about now, though?
What about now? Well, you wear Since you've been pregnant, it seems like forever. You wear yoga pants and sweatshirts or shirts like that, or giant shirts. So, I don't know, the outfit you had on the other day was pretty cute. I think it's because you didn't wear anything else. So
What was it?
Like the shorts.
Oh yeah.
That was
It's
nice.
warm out, so
Yeah,
finally
it was-
got to wear some.
That was nice.
Worst fight you've ever been in? Don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Who's
Alexis
you
has
trying to
some.
hurt us, Alexis?
I know the worst fight we've been in.
Oh yeah, the worst fight is when I said I don't want my kids to be homeschooled
This is it.
because
This is-
I don't want our kids to be dumb. And
And I'm homeschooled, or I was homeschooled, so of course I took offense to that.
she was like, no, our kids are gonna be homeschooled, and I was like, no, that
Because
means
I always wanted that like bonding relationship with my kids. Like,
exactly. But you want your kids to grow up. I want my kids to grow up in a school. It's where they can play sports and
Right.
stuff and get scholarships. Homeschooled, you don't do anything besides chill at the house.
okay,
and
we don't need your reason why.
open
but
your book, son.
we don't need your reason why.
You wanna go through catch?
But the reason we argued about it is because I've been homeschooled, but he was so totally against it, which now I have compromised. And I do believe our kids will go to public school, but only because like sports and all the opportunities they can have.
Classes and all.
That is why. And
I know how to lay brick.
also I need a break.
What's up?
Like I need a good break. But that's for the biggest argument we've been in. We were really young talking about kids, and Tyler punched the wall of our garage.
I hit their garage so hard. I'm pretty sure
was
my
so mad.
hand is still broke from it. I don't know if it still hurt. It was this hand.
I'm sure it was your
Yeah, it was. It stopped hurting like probably about a year ago, but this was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So this right here was hurting for about like 3 years. I
He
swear I
kept
broke
saying
it.
it's broken, it's broken. I was like, that's what
I
you
hit
get.
that garage so hard.
We gotta hurry up. We got so many more. How long did you think about starting a YouTube channel before you actually did?
Like a couple weeks, if that.
Yeah. Once I decided I wanted to do it, I just went for it.
But she just wanted to show everybody that she was pretty good at doing makeup.
Yeah, I started out
Awesome.
doing makeup and hair and all that fun stuff. Turned into a motherhood channel, which I kind of regret not starting a motherhood channel earlier, because my whole pregnancy with Skylar isn't on YouTube. So I kind of wish that
Her
was-
first like 3 months was, and then after that she stopped.
Yeah, because I didn't
Overlap.
really know anything about like motherhood, and so I was like, I don't know. I started as soon as I thought about YouTube, I started it. But motherhood, I wish I would have started a little bit earlier, because I could have that and document like Skylar's life and stuff.
All right, how did y'all stay strong through basic? Like basic training, I'm guessing,
Mm-hmm.
boot camp, hoorah. Letters.
Praying.
I mean, yeah. I read my Bible a lot. I was a preacher in my bed. I would have like 10 dudes in my
He
bed.
would always
I'd be
tell me
preaching
that.
to them. But yeah, just praying, and we didn't get to talk for a long time. Because I didn't do basic. I did OSIT. So I did like 18, right?
I can't
17 and a half straight weeks, 18 weeks. So
It was a long time. I know I had a marble jar beside my bed,
and you ran out
and
of
I would
balls.
like keep counting them and moving them over, and then it just like kept getting longer. And I ran out of marbles, and then he still wasn't back. So I just remember he came back.
I remember the first time I called her, and she was like, hello, actually, hold on. Because she was ordering something at a restaurant. I was like, frick you mean? I got like 2 minutes to call you. I got like 2 minutes, baby. And you're like, oh my gosh.
I was crying. That's probably why I told you to hold on. I was like,
No, you were ordering something at like
I was at
Texas
Texas
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, yeah. How did Tyler propose?
On the beach with birds in the background at a
Doves.
sunset.
Wrote our names in the sand.
Yeah. White doves came out in the background.
In no reality, there's a girl laying out on the beach. In the back of all our pictures, there's a girl.
Same girl, yeah.
She's laying out at like 5 o'clock. I don't know why she was still laying out at 5 o'clock at night. We'd already ate dinner, so it was later than 5.
I was like 7.
She was
'Cause
laying
we
out.
left right then and
And
there.
that's
and
the
went.
spot Tyler chose, right near this woman. So she's in all our pictures. And then I actually seen the ring in Tyler's pocket because he didn't take it out of the box. So there was like a bulge in the side of his pocket where the ring box was at. So the whole walk out there, I'm like I'm so scared. I was like freaking out the whole time. I was like, I'm about to get engaged. Like, I don't
She
know.
was super quiet, and that's why I was like,
I didn't
"Alright,
talk
I'm
the
gonna just do
whole-
it right now," because she already knows.
She does.
How do y'all keep the spark alive?
The spot.
How do you keep the spark alive when things get hard?
Date nights. We look like we've already told you guys.
We'll
that
put the
we-
couches together with blankets on there and watch the movie. I'll light some candles up and just like have like a cuddle session or something. Something small like that will like help her to love me more and stuff.
Treats me like a dog sometimes, but it's okay.
Yep. Roof.
Has the military affected y'all's relationship?
No, because our whole relationship's been in the military.
Yep.
If anything, it's made it better. A lot of military. What helped us is that we dated for like what 2.5 years, 3 years before we got married.
We've been together 6 years. We've been almost married, so we dated 3 years.
Yeah, so we dated like 3 years, and 2 of those years, basically, I was in an army. So it definitely helped dating somebody for 2 years while I'm leaving and stuff like that, and only seeing her like once a week, because a lot of military people, they get married but
And
only
they
know
don't
another person
expect-
for like at most 6 months. So
Yeah.
they don't have that connection. They don't know what it's going to be like.
It's hard. It's really
Like going
hard.
through basic, after basic, I knew she, was going to be there for me. That's when I was like, okay, I can trust her now.
Yeah,
So-
basic is a true test. Like, it's a true like relationship.
Oh, there's so many guys that got letters that like, hey, yeah, I'm done with you.
Yeah, it's hard.
Where do you see yourselves in 5 years? I see myself as a police officer in 5 years. We're building our actual dream house in 5 years with one baby on the way and Skylar and Scarlett be in school. Oh, Scarlett be almost in school.
Yeah.
And
That's
a professional
kinda my
gamer. Yeah.
Professional game. This guy.
Do I know where that's going to be at? I have no idea. So.
Okay, I ran out of storage again, so I had to delete some more footage. We're gonna have to wrap this up because I feel like this video is already really long. Let's read and see if we
What
can
is
find some
something-
juicy ones.
What is something that secretly aggravates you about each other? Y'all want us to kill each other.
They just want to stop.
Her hair in the middle of the night or falling asleep, her hair is like this all over my face. And she, in her mind, she's like, oh, he's holding me. And this is me. I love you too, baby.
He's told me so many times, you just shave your hair off.
I'm like, because in the middle of the night, I'm like, because I don't know where the hair's at. It's dark. I'm just like,
Oh my God.
Or I'll just sit there and blow. Alright, I'm good.
Something that aggravates me, it's like a pet peeve of mine, is like when I'm cleaning and we're almost done, like we have like one thing left, Tyler always sits down. And I'm like, let's just finish. He's like, let's just take a break.
Well, if I don't know what I'm...
Let's just take a break.
If
I'm
it's like
like-
a bunch of her stuff, then I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go sit down and see if she'll do it, because I have no idea where it goes.
He always leaves like the random stuff, you know, like that random junk pile that you just want to like throw into a drawer and you're like, I don't want to even deal with this. That's the stuff that I end up having to put away, and he never helps me with it.
If you guys can move to any city, where would you go? I say either I want to go Savannah, Georgia,
We have that opportunity, like to go anywhere
Jacksonville,
we
yeah,
want. So where would-
Jacksonville, Florida. I think if I can make enough money, I would love to go to LA because everything is there. I would love to go to LA.
I'm not that type of person.
But this question is basically the same thing. Oop. Where would you guys like to live in the future? Same thing. Like I would love to live back at home. I would love to live in Colorado or Florida or Texas. That's about it. What's your favorite thing about each other? I think we already answered that.
What have you learned most about each other during this quarantine? We've got to spend a lot of time together, and it's been really, really nice. I don't know. We've never gotten this much time together from the beginning of our relationship to now.
What I learned is that being home, I actually get to see everything that needs to be done. Being back at home, being a stay-at-home mom. So, I give you a thumbs up, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Everything in the world for you. Because, yeah, the job's pretty hard. And I know I couldn't do it, so I'm proud of her.
I'm pregnant. Don't do this stuff. You're tearing up too?
No. Where's your dream vacation? Did we already answer? Oh, dream vacation. I would like to go to. I think Hawaii. I think Hawaii would be a lot of people's. I'd like to go there. I mean, we have the opportunity to live there for 3 years.
Somewhere tropical.
Yeah. I mean, we could live there. If you want to, we can go there.
I just want to go on a vacation there. Like somewhere beachy and like Bahamas or something. I don't know.
Are you going to stick with the S theme for your next kid? Yes. If it's a boy, his name's Steve.
No. if there is an S name that we really like, then yeah, but it's not mandatory. So
I like Sam because, I mean, obviously you got Sam, you know.
I miscarriage.
But Sam from Lord of the Rings, so that'd be a good boy's name. You know, he remind me of that. Or Frodo. Frodo's good.
This guy.
See, S.
I don't know how we named our kids. I really don't. He comes up with the weirdest names. Yesterday he said, we should name if we have a son, Daryl. Daryl? Sorry, if your name is Daryl, I'm sorry. But I'm not naming my kid Daryl.
It's the same thing as, like, The Walking Dead. I think about it, and then if we name our kid Carl, I'm thinking, if y'all ever seen Walking Dead, Carl, get over here, Carl!
I'm already country enough as it is. So to look at my kid and be like, come here, Daryl. It's like, no.
I'm sure you gotten this a lot. How many kids? And how many kids do you want? How long you been together? We've been together for like 6 years, and I want max 3. I might be fine with 2, but I'm probably gonna try for a boy after this, and that's probably it for me. So
I'd say 4 or 5.
Yeah, but she's gonna have to get those from somebody else because I ain't. Let me pick one more.
Lee, you said, do you both like Lee?
This question is the last, one of the last questions. It's a very important question. Do you both like Lee? See, Lee, he's a little snitch. He snitched on me and Autumn kissing by the pool when we were dating, and he told his mama. So then his mama, your mama, thought we were just the worst kids ever because we kissed by the pool one time.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to go over show Ashley's video some love. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy videos like this. Please stick around, hit that red subscribe button.
What? Oh, my baby. It's okay.
Okay. Anyways, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Please don't grab anything else. Thank you, kid.
I'm gonna get a little mustache going.
Okay.
How about we share your hair?
No, my hair's not long enough to do that. No, just take a regular picture. Regular smile. Not so cheesy. Stop. Just smile. Just smile. That's not a smile. I think you're about to take a poop.
I once felt I'm